Hey guys, Shadow Knight here, and welcome back to Let's Play Cave Story. In the last part, we finally escaped from the labyrinth with Curly on our backs, only to have her swept away by a current. Who knows where she ended up. We found ourselves in Mamiga Village, somehow, and when we got back, we went back to where it all began in the first cave, and returned the Polar Star to the gunsmith, who gave us an upgrade to our gun, the Spur. Because apparently the Polar Star was never actually finished. When we went into Arthur's house, Dr. Booster was here, and he gave us this jetpack, the Booster 2.0, which is really helpful in most cases. But if you remember, a while ago I said that there was an item for us to get in the labyrinth much later on. Now that we have the Spur, I think it's time for us to go back and get that. I might as well show you now that there is a warp into the labyrinth, and it's where Dr. Booster fell in the labyrinth area outside of the boulder room. But yeah, now that you know where you're starting at, I'll meet you guys back at the labyrinth shop. And we're here in the labyrinth shop. I think it's finally time we talk to this guy behind the counter. Howdy. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, do you have anything left there? Oh. We get the whimsical stars. Star. Just a decoration. Whatever. Yeah, we've already got the strongest weapon, so you can't help us. Because, like I said, he normally will give you the snake if you trade him your Polar Star and Fireball. But, the whimsical star... No, we don't want to remove it. It's a lot more than just for decoration. In fact, it can be itself a side weapon. Let me explain how the whimsical star actually works. So what happens is, when you get the Spur, if you choose to get it, you can come back here and get the whimsical star. You only can get this if you have the Spur, though. Any other time, he's basically a one-time use guy. So whatever you use him for is the only thing you get. You get the snake, you don't get whimsical star, you get the upgrade for your machine gun, you don't get it either. But how this item works is when the Spur is at full charge, level 3 and max, 3 little stars will shoot out and damage anything that they come into contact with. Let's see if they'll actually run into something here, see? The small one does 1 damage, the medium one does 2, and I think the large one does 4, I don't remember. I actually don't remember how much damage each one does. Yeah, looks like the medium one does 2. And the big one will either do 3 or 4, if I remember properly. Whatever, we don't have time to waste to try to get one of these guys hit by it. But the other way this works is, if you have a weapon, like all of my other weapons are, at max level, and you pick up energy for them, while using them I should say, the trinket will activate because all it requires is a tiny bit of energy from either the Spur being fully charged or from pickups with cool weapons. By the way, if you have the booster, either 2.0 or the 0.8, it doesn't really matter, you can come back here and grab the arms barrier. But I think I'll meet you all back at Arthur's house, and we'll continue on our adventure. And we've returned to Arthur's house, only to leave straight for the egg corridor to find out whether or not Kazuma ever opened up that 00 egg and create, or I guess birth a dragon, sort of. But what happened to this place? Can you tell us anything? A huge explosion. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Maybe the doctor did this? Who knows? I mean, honestly, this doesn't seem like something that should have happened. I think that the egg corridor being only accessible by the teleporter in Arthur's house, I think that'd kind of be the safest place to hide. But I guess it really wasn't. Jeez. I wonder if Kazuma's alright. I wonder if he even knows that his sister's been captured. that just a zombie dragon that we killed? You get a missile upgrade. Always helpful. Let's try to not die here. Because there are... This is actually still the same lengthy journey, but there's these spikes on the ceiling, as you can see, that will fall and try to kill us in one hit. The big ones will overkill everything, enemies included. I wonder if Cthulhu knows that this happened to his house. If I'm right, there should be, yeah, an invisible heart here, just for a quick fill. But, yeah. Let's save some time and kill him with that. Him, it, whatever these things really are. Oh, wow, I totally missed. That thing. I don't know the specific name for this enemy. It's not any sort of boss or anything, but if you shoot it, it starts a countdown timer, which, if you don't kill it quick enough like I did, it will sort of explode. And not too much of a wide radius explosion, but it's big enough that if you get caught in the blast, you'll take a big chunk of damage. Alright, let's see where we gotta go. Flies doing 2 damage to us every time they touch us. It can get to be annoying. Kill you. Thank you. Let's go to you, and let's go into... This was the observation room? Jeez, this place got total missile upgrade. What? Yep, optional mini-boss time. If you choose to get those missiles, you get to fight the twins, which are a boss that can only be damaged when their mouth is open. Which can make this a bit of an annoying fight. But that was actually pretty quick to take out. Oh, the sisters. That's what they're called. I always thought they were called the twins for some reason. But they drop a save point for us, which I don't think we need too badly. I think we're getting pretty close to where Egg Zero was. Continue to kill all these annoying flies. I think that... I don't know what they're called, but they look like flies, so we're just gonna keep calling them that. Yeah, here we are. We are back to the area where Egg Zero is. So let's find out if Kazuma's actually here. Yeah, it looks like Egg Zero was hatched. Hatch successful, that's good. Hmm? Oh, it's Kazuma. Hi. You too. Oh, really? Oh, it's Misery. Yeah, she seems to be having a lot of fun teleporting everyone, everywhere. Yeah, kinda failed on that part. Okay, thanks. Really? That weird thing that he wears on his head all the time is a crown? It's not what it looks like to me, but... You know, it looks kind of like those presses that have been everywhere. Ooh. Really? Wait, you thought I could defeat it to begin with? Awesome. No, we've got some more to do. Yep, we tried that already, but failed miserably. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is. But it might be the only thing we have. Alright. That's fine. I think we'll find our own way. Let's see what's going on out here. The outer wall. There's Kazuma and his Sky Dragon. And there's a giant wall that we have to scale. But I think that we're gonna go ahead and scale that in the next part. So I think we're gonna just quickly run back here and heal and save. And I guess I'll see you all in the next part, where we attempt to tackle that large-looking wall to the top of this island, I'm guessing. Anyway, see you later.